For the longest time, creating your own cryptocurrency was incredibly difficult. It was something only for tech geniuses and serious coders. You needed to understand complex programming languages. You had to write something called a smart contract. Then you had to deploy it on a blockchain. It was a huge barrier for almost everyone. Most people with a great idea for a token just couldn't do it. They were locked out of the market. This meant that only a small group of people could participate in creating new digital assets. It was not a level playing field. This high barrier to entry was a real problem. Think about it. So many creative ideas never saw the light of day. Maybe you wanted to create a token for your online community. Or maybe you had an idea for a token to reward your fans, but the technical side was just too much. You would have to hire expensive developers. You would have to trust them with your vision. The whole process was slow, costly, and full of risk. It was much easier to just give up on the idea. This is why the crypto space was often dominated by the same types of projects. This complexity also created a lot of inequality. The people who could create tokens were the ones who held all the power. They could launch new projects and benefit from their early growth, but the average person, the non-coder, was left on the sidelines. They could only buy tokens after they were already launched, and the price had gone up. It was almost impossible to be part of the creation process. This is a fundamental issue in a space that is supposed to be about decentralization and access for everyone. The promise of Web3 was that anyone could participate, but the reality was very different. So the big question was this: how do you open up this world to everyone? How do you make it possible for a regular person, someone with a great idea, but zero coding skills, to launch their own token? It seemed like an impossible task. You need the security and complexity of blockchain technology, but you also need the simplicity of a modern app. For years, there was no good answer. The crypto world remained a private club for developers. But now, thankfully, that is all starting to change, and it's changing in a very big way. Now, imagine if creating a token was as easy as filling out a form, or even easier. What if you could just tell an AI what you want, and it builds the token for you? That is exactly what Bullbit.ai does. It is a new platform that completely removes the technical barriers. It lets anyone, and I mean anyone, create their own cryptocurrency in just a few minutes. You don't need to know any code. You don't need to understand smart contracts. You just need an idea. Bullbit handles all the complicated stuff in the background for you. The platform gives you two incredibly simple ways to create your token. The first option is a straightforward form. You just fill in the blanks. You choose a name for your token. You pick a ticker symbol, like the stock symbols you see on the market. You can even upload a logo. Then you click a button, and that's it. Your token is created and ready to go. It is a process that takes less time than making a cup of coffee. This is a complete game changer for creators, influencers, and community leaders who want to engage their audience in a new way. But it gets even better. Bullbit also has an AI-powered creation tool. This is for people who want a little more guidance. You can just talk to the AI in plain English. You can say something like, "I want to create a token for my gaming community called GamerCoin." The AI will then ask you a few questions to understand your vision better. It will help you fine-tune the details. Then, it will generate the token for you based on your conversation. It's like having a personal crypto developer on call 24/7, but for free. This makes the process not just easy but also fun and interactive. This is a massive step forward for the entire Web3 space. For the first time, the power to create is truly in the hands of everyone. It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter if you've never written a line of code in your life. If you have an idea for a digital community, a brand, or a movement, you can now create a token to power it. Bullbit is democratizing token creation. It's taking the power from a small group of developers and giving it to the millions of creative people around the world. So, how does Bullbit make sure these new tokens have a fair price? It uses a very smart system called a bonding curve. Think of it like a built-in, automated market. When someone buys a new token, the price goes up a little bit. When someone sells, the price goes down a little bit. This is all handled automatically by the smart contract. This means there is no need for complex exchange listings when you first start. The price is determined by real supply and demand from day one. It prevents big, unfair price swings and makes the market more stable. This bonding curve is designed to support long-term growth. Because the price increases gradually as more people buy in, it rewards the early supporters. But it does so in a predictable and transparent way. There are no secret pre-sales or private deals for insiders. Everyone buys from the same curve. Bullbit also has a feature called graduation. When a token becomes popular enough and reaches a certain size on the bonding curve, it can then graduate to be listed on major decentralized exchanges. This gives the project even more exposure and liquidity for its next phase of growth. Now let's talk about the money. Because Bullbit has a great system for sharing revenue. Every time a token is bought or sold on the bonding curve, a small transaction fee is taken. A portion of this fee goes directly to the person who created the token. This means you can earn a passive income stream just from people trading your token. But it doesn't stop there. Another portion of the fee goes to Bullbit's community reward pool. This pool is used to pay out rewards to users who participate on the platform. It's a win-win situation for everyone involved. The reward system is really interesting. Bullbit also has a referral program. If you invite a friend to the platform, you will earn a percentage of the transaction fees from any tokens they create or trade, forever. All of these earnings, from your own tokens and from your referrals, are tracked on a simple dashboard. You can see your rewards in real time. This creates a powerful incentive for users to not only create tokens, but also to bring more people into the Bullbit ecosystem, helping the whole community grow together. Bullbit is starting with token creation, but its vision is much bigger. The goal is to become a complete, all-in-one Web3 hub. This means it won't just be a place to launch tokens, it will be a place to grow and manage your entire digital community. The platform is already building out features to support this. There are leaderboards that show the top-performing tokens and the most active users. This creates a fun, competitive environment and helps new, interesting projects get discovered by the community. It's all about engagement. The platform is also focused on community campaigns and earning programs. Token creators will be able to set up tasks and bounties for their communities. For example, you could reward your token holders for sharing your project on social media or for creating content. This helps drive real engagement and growth for your token. It turns your token holders into an active marketing team. Bullbit aims to provide all the tools you need to build a thriving ecosystem around your token, all within one easy-to-use platform. Looking ahead, Bullbit plans to integrate even more Web3 tools. Imagine having a built-in platform for airdrops, staking, and even DAO, or decentralized autonomous organization, governance, all connected to the token you created in minutes. This would give creators a full suite of tools to manage their projects without ever needing to write code. The idea is to create a seamless experience, from the initial idea for a token all the way to running a fully functional decentralized community. This is the future of Web3 powerful tools made incredibly simple. So, take a moment and think about it. With all the technical barriers gone, what kind of token would you create? Would you make a token for your local sports club? A rewards token for your YouTube subscribers? Or maybe a social token to bring together people who share your passion for a cause? Before, these were just daydreams, but with a platform like Bullbit.ai, these ideas are now completely possible. The power to create and innovate in the Web3 world is finally in your hands. The only question left is, what will you build?